Hello everybody, it's Mr.Surtees here. We're back on part 2 of Le Mechet, France. We are picking up where we left off with the last episode. We're recording this at time of recording back to back, 2 episodes today. Our harvester is awaiting us in that field just behind us there. It needs to be emptied, so we're going to crack on and get that done. We're also going to look at the farm productions on Le Mechet. We are going to look at the snail production in this episode, and we're going to get that done. So first of all, let's get our tractor round to our harvester and empty that so it can carry on doing what it needs to do. And then we will go and get some snails and start that off. As I said in part 1, we were also going to sort out the cows and the sheep. We'll try and get that done in this episode. I tried to keep episodes to around about an hour run time. We ran out of time in the last episode, unfortunately. We got distracted by some misplaced bales and other parts. If you've watched that, you will know what happened. We also lost our way a little bit, but we're alright now. Hopefully this episode goes a little bit better and more to plan. So we will keep playing on Le Mechet. I know there's an update coming, as I mentioned in the previous episode, and we may have to start over, but if we do, we do. We will try and work our way back to this point. So that harvester is now off. We will just move out of the way over here somewhere for the moment. Do not like these paths. All the horsepower, and yet we're really struggling. I don't really want to be getting any tractors that are bigger than this Fendt 800 series. But I'm wondering whether we should look to get some more horsepower. That would be alright. Let's just pop this behind here. We'll move the baler out of the way in a moment. Just like so. We've got another tractor up here as well. So let's go and look at our snails. We'll find a vehicle that we can use. We need to collect the bales up as well at some point. The graphics are still being a little bit finicky, shall we say? Okay, let's take this international. If it will start, there we go. That was a worry. Put it into gear, that helps. We'll take this trailer behind us so we can load it up. How many snails do we need? Do we need a trailer? I don't know. We'll take the trailer anyway. So, and then we'll drive down to where we need to get the snails from. I'm not completely sure where it is, but we'll go find it together. Forwards. There we go. We'll come out of here, around that trailer there. So, right. There is a shop or something that sells the snails, breeding snails we need. So we'll drive down, we'll try and find that, buy some breeding snails, and then bring them back to the greenhouses and get them all set up and going, so we've got that production running. Pop ourselves in the car park here. We'll block all the traffic, why not? Let's hop out. I am using the farm stick to move around, not the controller. I might need to just go to the controller, it might just be easier. Open pallet shop, like so. And then we're looking for those. How many do we need? Should we get 10? Let's just get the full amount. Yes, 14 grand. And then we pick them up in the pickup area, which is not this way, on the side, I believe. We'll jump back in the car, truck, whatever you want to call it. And I believe our pickup area is through here somewhere. Where's the pickup area? One of these gates is where we need to go to pick it. There they are. So we'll open the gate here. And our harvest is telling us it's 80% full. Go and empty that in a minute. So, yes. Here are our snails. So we'll stick these in the back. And we'll be on our way. I have a feeling we might have overdone this. Pop them on the trailer here. That's one. Two, we have got liftable bales and pallets on for ease of, well, just convenience really, isn't it? It's a bit of a quality of life mod, that one. Why wouldn't you use it? There we go. That looks like a good position. There we are, they're not going anywhere. And then we'll drive up to the Snail farm, which is up here somewhere. I'll try and get around here. Get out of here somehow. And the Snail farm is up near the top again of the map. Go this way. We'll find our way back to the top of the map. I'm on the wrong side of the road, I know. Let's go up that way. Okay, got crossroads. I think we want to head towards Vernot, so we'll go this way. On the wrong side of the road, get on the right side of the road, Mr.Surtees. There we are, thank you. Now, so in here somewhere, probably that one there. Hang on. Before we go too far. Up there, down there, to there. Right, got it. More bumpy roads. Along here, somewhere along here is a road to cut down to get to. Oh, fine, let's go this way. Back on the path, please. Thank you. Here we go. So our snail farm is just ahead of us. I'm just going to cut down there. I probably shouldn't have, but yeah, there we go. Right. So these greenhouses are where we are going to put the breeding snails, and then of course we need to get our various vegetables for them to feed on. I think it's lettuce or cabbage or something. We'll go in here, we'll turn around. Lots of areas for putting equipment. We can store some equipment in here as well if we want to. Like so, let's turn around. I have no idea how we're going to get these snails into where they need to be. I presume on the other side there somewhere. This is the back. How do we get around there like that? Nope. Nope. Ah, there we are. Right. Wait, what? Well, I'm very confused now. Where are we putting the snails? Where are we putting the snails? Okay. Right, we'll just park up somewhere and we'll figure it out. Let's park up here. Like so. We'll jump out and we'll have a look at these. So, open the door. Oh gosh, hello. How do we... Oh, wait. Hey, what? I'm stuck down. I can't get through there. I'm stuck. Try again. We'll open this door instead then. Okay, so where do we put the snails in order to... so we need breeding snails, lettuce, snail feed mix and water. Right. Okay. Let's take a minute and think about that, and then we'll figure that out. So we need breeding snails. We've got breeding snails. We've got plenty of breeding snails. Lettuce is another thing we need to grow. Snail feed mix we need as well, and water. So we've got all of these snail breeding houses. Probably too many, I'll be honest. But where do we actually drop the snails? In here? In front? It looks like it, doesn't it? Right. Let's unlock those. Let's bring these over. Yes, there we go. Right. So we'll put a few snails in each. I don't think we've got enough for every greenhouse. So I need to try and avoid that area, because if I do, then the snails go into the first house. And we'll want to spread them out evenly, or fairly evenly, across multiple houses. We also need to bring some water up. I suppose we could just put supplementary tanks down. See if that does anything. Oh, that's gone in there. Alright, well. It's not really where I wanted it to go, but... let's try and go all the way to there. That'll do. I'm trying to spread them out as evenly as possible across the various greenhouses. But we'll see how we go. So if you look now in the greenhouse, you can see the snails. They haven't got anything to feed on, but they're there. They're on those planks. I guess they just move around, and as we put lettuce in, then they feed. Let's see if we can find a quick Not a quick solution. I'm thinking about putting some supplementary tanks down so that these greenhouses have water rather than going and fetching a load of water. But we'll see if we can do that, if it will work. I'm just going to shove these in here for now. We'll get more snails. Let's go into construction mode and see if we can do that with these supplementary tanks. So my wheel is just sending the camera like so. So is it containers that they're in? These supplementary tanks. We can get that free water tank. That's a mod. I don't want constructibles. I want silo extensions. It's these. If we put these along this side of the road, will they make a difference, do you think, to the amount of water in these greenhouses? They should do. It's just going to help our water situation out, isn't it? Let's have a look. So water 25,000, so there we go. So we have got water in. We just need snail feed mix and some lettuce. We may have to go and buy some lettuce. We can also grow it in one of these greenhouses along here. Not sure which one, but one of these. I think it's this one. We'll pop in here and we'll get some lettuce growing. Let's tap on that. Lettuce. That needs water. We may just have to go and get more water, I think. We'll go and buy a tank of water somewhere. In fact, if I put one of these, what's that? The container. If I put that free water thing down and then get a tank, we can just fill it up while we're here. Bit of a time saver, isn't it? It's work smarter, not harder, or something. Right, there we go. That'll do. There. Do I want that there, or do I want that further down? No, that'll be all right. That'll be all right. It's in the middle of all of them, isn't it? Yeah, that works. Right. And then what do we need? So we need some feed mix. Sorry. And perhaps we'll go buy some lettuce to get started with. Yeah, let's go do that. So we did put a pallet shop here, as I mentioned in the previous video. So let's just slot in here somewhere. Jump out. And we want lettuce. I don't know if this pallet shop will spawn in the snail feed. Base game stuff it will do. Snail feed, I have no idea. So we want lettuce. Let's just have a look and see if it has any snail feed. Goat milk, cheese, kimchi noodle soup, spring barley, spring wheat, oat, potato, sugarcane, road salt seeds, mineral feed, planks. No snail feed. So we'll have to get that from the other shop where we got the snails from. We'll get the lettuce from here at least. We'll just cycle back through to lettuce. It was here. I did see lettuce. Did I not? Honey, flour, and bread, cake, butter, cheese, sugar, cereal, olive oil, rice oil, raisins, chocolate, strawberries, lettuce. There we go. 10? I think that'll do, won't it? That'll get us started. I don't know if we've got space on the trailer for all 10. We'll certainly give it a go. Right, that'll do. I'm done mucking about with lettuce now. Right. So let's drive back to our snail farm. We'll park up here alongside the first one that we're doing. Let's go in there. Unfasten. Oh. Take these ones out and pop them in here. Like so. So now it just places lettuce leaves and things on the floor for the snail to feast on. That's quite cool. Wait, did I not? I thought I did the tension straps on. Okay. Anyway, right. I'll do it manually this way. That's fine. Grab those and pop that in there. So let's try and spread these out more evenly than we did with the snails. 7 there. And they've gone in there as we swung round. Do we have any snails in this one? No. Oh, we do have snails in this one. Okay. I don't know how far we got up in terms of distributing the snails. We'll go and get more snails as well, just to make sure that we are good with the distribution. I don't think there's any in here, but we'll put some lettuce in anyway. Like so. 4 more boxes. Put another one in there. Oh, I've dropped it. Where's it gone? Put that one in there like that. So I think we're alright with the snails. We need to get some snail feed mix. But aside from that, we're alright. Obviously, more lettuce will come as we produce it from the greenhouse. This greenhouse that's up here somewhere. Where is it? That one, the large greenhouse. What I'm going to do is, rather than set that to store, I'm going to set that to distribute, and then as it's producing the lettuce, it will distribute it amongst our snail greenhouses, like so. And the snails they're looking alright. They don't move. They seem to be quite static, unless they do move, but as snails are, they're quite slow. Right, let's go back down to the shop very quickly to round off this episode. And get some snail feed. Okay, so there is a help menu. It helpfully included for this expansion. Mechet. Snails. Snail breeding, snail farming. To start your farm by breeding snails, place them into the breeding greenhouses. Lettuce production snail feed. The feed is produced at the farm's flour crusher using cereals grown in your fields. Oats, spring wheat, spring barley or sorghum, limestone. Okay, so we need to produce the feed. The feed is produced at the flour crusher. Cereals grown in your field. Oats, spring wheat, spring barley or sorghum. Limestone purchased from the store. So we could get some limestone from here. That would be something. Limestone. Limestone. Like so. And then we've got coming out the harvester. So we're kind of halfway there with the production of the food. Flour mill. This looked like it could be it. So I think it goes in there. Manage production point. Flour mill. Yes. So snail feed mix. There we go. There's different types. Why are there different types? 1, 2, 3, 4 different types. Different recipes maybe? Let's have a look. Flour mineral feed. Hang on. Snail. But there's multiple versions of it. Oh, so this is spring wheat and limestone. That's oat, sorghum, and spring barley. So depending on what you put in terms of your cereal, with the limestone, so that's the recipe there. So there's 4 different recipes, wheat, oat, etc. So that's what we need to do. So let's get our. I know I said I wasn't going to try and get the AI driver to do it, but I think we might try and get our AI worker to get out of here somehow and bring all of that up to here. Go to start job. Oh, no, not that one. Driving to target. Okay. All being well, he's blocked. Alright, let's turn you around. So we'll put the AI driver on the road and hope that somehow, with the lime and everything, they make it to the farm whilst we go and get some wheat. If we can actually get out of here. Let's put them there. So I want you to go to here, to here, to here. I want you to go there. That's where I want you to go. Start job. Please go and drive there now. Yeah. Looks like they're going to go do it. We are going to get our wheat. We have spelt in this one. Okay. I don't want spelt. I want winter. I want spring barley or something. Is it this tractor? Let's take this tractor. It hasn't got anything in the trailer. I'll fill it up with some wheat from one of the silos. It might be the easiest way to do it. So as I said in a previous episode, go in here, like so. And then we can simply just reverse back to the silo that we need. Just limited space here with the buildings, so I positioned them in a way that should be able to, not with my bad driving, but should be able to just reverse back into one of these silos if I can steer correctly. That's close enough, that'll do. Was it spring wheat, wasn't it? Was it spring wheat? Let's have a look. Flour meal, snail feed mix, spring wheat, yes. So we'll get a load of spring wheat. Like so. Put the cover over And then we'll go and head out to the Snail Farm. Hopefully by the time we make it there, our AI driver will be over there as well. Let's take a right here, see if we can get over there that way. Maybe not then. That's the gate to a field rather than an actual path that we can take. That's not helpful. So our AI driver is going to get there before us. It's quite obvious really. Just head back up to this path. AI worker had completed a task, so they're already there. So I will make my way over to the Snail Farm, if I make it there at all, and I'll bring you guys in when I get there, and then we will start our production of the snail feed mix, and then we'll end the video. Join me in a moment. Right, welcome back. We are now at the Snail Farm. That was a little bit longer than I would have liked to get here, but we are here now. Our AI has arrived as well. So, first things first, let's bring our tractor around so that we can tip our wheat. Pop it there for a moment. We'll move our AI vehicle. They popped it there. Let's just get our limestone popped in there as well. We can do it in one hit, and that'll be perfect for us, won't it? Right. Swing that around like so. Straighten up a little bit, and then go back again. Like that. Will it let us dump this all like this in this area? That one. If we unfasten these belts, is that all going to just go in there like that? No, it's not. Okay. Why? It said it needed lime from the store, and that's what we've got, right? How do we... Ah. We are going to have to do it manually. That's a little bit annoying. I had hoped that we could just... Come on. Get in there. Wait. It's just a little bit fiddly. But it is doing it. But yeah, I had hoped that I could just back it in and it just completely and utterly unload, but it's not doing it quite the way I imagined it would do it. Hey ho. We're almost there. I think if we were to drive the trailer up to this and back this in, but the trigger is a little bit misplaced, shall we say. So that's that. We'll get this out of the way. You go away over there. Start yourself up there. That'll do. Then we jump into the tractor. We'll reverse that and hopefully be able to empty the wheat. Jump into our Fendt 832. Careful driving. Should be okay, right. We're going the wrong way. We can do this, we can get in here. Go on. Go on. Press that one. That should then tip that into there. Not sure how it's tipping it into there, but it's tipping it. Is it doing it? It isn't, is it? Okay, that's interesting. Because the second I move away from that, the trigger stopped working. Okay. Tip side, back, grain door. Let's do it that way. That's annoying. Are you going to do it this way? Yes, you are. Right. So yeah, a little bit finicky on the trigger there. I think that probably needs to be moved, but really that's all it's going to take. So, we really? No. It only took a little bit. It's running. And then we'll distribute that. Why did it not take everything that it could? Is it because it went up too high? Doing it again. It goes up to a point and then it forces the vehicle forwards away from the trigger point. So I'm having to constantly keep pressing it to dump. So it's in, it's not all of it. It will take 230,000 litres. No, that's for barley flour. No, that is what we've got in there. 56,700 litres of spring wheat out of 230,000 litres to go in. But it is going to distribute the snail feed mix from our spring wheat and limestone. So it's going to make some and it will distribute it amongst the snails, and then we'll be ready to have young snails that we can then sell or cook or whatever we want to do with. So that is snail productions here on Farm Sim 25 on Mechet from MA7 Studios. Of course, many of you are playing it as well. I have seen quite a few videos of people playing it. A fantastic map. I am enjoying it. Early days, of course. We are expecting an update as well, but from what I've done on it so far, I am really enjoying it as we look out across the valley there. That's it from part 2. From me, Mr. Surtees, I shall bid you farewell. Take care. I'll see you on the very next video. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.